Your protection is already working behind the scenes. This is Collective 782, a multidimensional communication within the multidimensional collectives. Its frequency enters through spiritual protection, intuitive separation, energetic transmutation, and the unseen guidance that continually redirects you toward what supports your highest path. Not every form of protection arrives as a visible barrier. Sometimes protection arrives as a delay, a conversation that never happens, an invitation that disappears, a person revealing their intentions earlier than expected, a sudden loss of interest in a space that once held your attention. Collective 782 reminds you that your spiritual team takes your protection seriously. Energy directed toward you through gossip, jealousy, malice, or negative intention does not have the authority to define your path. It is met. It is transformed. It is redirected into praise, good fortune, supportive energy, and opportunities that strengthen what was meant to weaken you. You do not have to enter every battle in order to remain protected. You do not have to explain your goodness to every person who has misunderstood it. You do not have to chase every ending to receive closure. Your intuition often speaks before the external shift becomes visible. It tells you when a person no longer belongs near your energy. It tells you when a place has completed its role. It tells you when a situation has become too small for the version of you now emerging. Collective 782 teaches protection through recognition. The moment you recognize what is no longer aligned, the separation has already begun. The energy loosens. The attachment weakens. The path starts opening in another direction. You are not being asked to force an ending. You are being asked to honor what your inner knowing reveals. There is a difference between fear and discernment. Fear makes everything feel dangerous. Discernment quietly identifies what is not for you. Fear creates urgency. Discernment creates clarity. Fear asks you to defend yourself constantly. Discernment allows you to move without needing permission. Your spiritual protection becomes stronger as your trust in your own awareness grows. You recognize the signs earlier. You respond with less confusion. You release with greater peace. The doors closing around you are not always losses. Some are energetic corrections. Some are removals that prevent future disruption. Some are the final movement required before a better path becomes visible. Collective 782 carries the frequency of divine redirection. It guides you away from what appears attractive but cannot hold your future. It opens pathways toward people, environments, and opportunities that recognize your energy without needing to diminish it. Your energy is valuable. Your attention is valuable. Your creations, your peace, and your purpose are valuable. Protection honors that value. The more you trust your discernment, the less energy you spend questioning what your spirit has already made clear. Peace enters because resistance leaves. Clarity enters because confusion is no longer being entertained. Alignment enters because space has been created for it. Your spiritual team is working through seen and unseen pathways, opening the right doors, closing the wrong ones, transforming what was sent against you, strengthening what was always meant for you. Your protection is not waiting to begin. It is already active. It is already moving. It is already working behind the scenes. This is a real multidimensional communication decoded through intuitive channeling and preserved within a collectible NFT. If you feel the call, then follow now for more transmissions. Your awareness is your power. This is Collective 11477, a multidimensional communication within the multidimensional collectives. Its frequency moves through energetic sovereignty, divine authority, conscious creation, and the understanding that your attention is one of the most powerful forces shaping your reality. You are fully protected within your own divine authority. Anything that does not align with your highest good is returned to its source without harm. It cannot remain within your field unless you continue feeding it through fear, fixation, or repeated attention. Collective 11,477 does not ask you to fight lower energy. It reminds you that you do not have to host it. You can observe something without absorbing it. You can recognize a distraction without following it. You can become aware of fear without building your future around it. Your sovereignty becomes visible through what you choose to energize. Attention is agreement. Focus is direction. Embodiment is creation. The more clearly you understand this, the less available you become for realities that depend on your participation to remain active. You stop feeding what you do not wish to expand. You stop rehearsing outcomes that do not reflect your truth. You stop giving your imagination to circumstances that were never meant to define you. Collective 11,477 returns your awareness to what you are creating, building, and becoming. Your focus moves from defense to direction, from reaction to authorship, from watching what you do not want to consciously embodying what you do. You begin seeing that reality responds not only to desire, but to the frequency repeatedly expressed through your thoughts, beliefs, actions, expectations, and choices. This is where manifestation becomes embodiment. You no longer ask only for the life you once dreamed about. You begin behaving like someone who understands that the dream is already entering through you. Your decisions become more intentional. Your boundaries become cleaner. Your relationship with time changes because you are no longer waiting for permission to become the person who can hold what you desire. Divine authority is not domination. It is self-governance. It is the awareness that your field belongs to you. Your energy belongs to you. Your attention belongs to you. And you decide what is allowed to grow within them. Anything misaligned is returned without harm, not through revenge, not through struggle, but through the natural law of incompatibility. What does not match your frequency cannot remain when you stop sustaining it. Collective 11,477 carries a strong current of conscious creation. It reminds you that the future is not formed only through major moments. It is shaped through the repeated choices that become your normal way of being. The thought you choose again, the action you continue, the belief you reinforce, the energy you embody when no one else is watching. These are the building materials of your highest timeline. Your awareness is not passive. It is creative. Your focus is not small. It is magnetic. Your authority is not something another person can grant or remove. It is remembered. You are energetically sovereign, divinely protected, consciously directing your attention, actively shaping the life you once dreamed about. Your awareness is your power, and your power is now being used with intention. This is a real multi-dimensional communication decoded through intuitive channeling and preserved within a collectible NFT. If you feel the call, then follow now for more transmissions. Everything changes when your energy and purpose become one. This is Collective 77884, a multi-dimensional communication within the multidimensional collectives. Its frequency moves through coherence, magnetic visibility, purposeful creation, multidimensional expression, and the natural abundance that forms when what you carry and what you create are no longer divided. Your creations are reaching the people they were always meant to serve. Not only because of strategy, not only because of timing, but because the frequency within them has become recognizable. The right people do not need every part of your work explained, before they feel its value. Something within them responds. They sense the intention. They recognize the truth. They feel the coherence between your message, your energy, and your purpose. Collective 77,884 arrives when your thoughts, intentions, actions, and purpose begin moving as one current. There is less contradiction within your field, less energy being divided between what you know and what you allow yourself to express, less hesitation between inspiration and creation. This coherence makes your presence magnetic. You no longer need to force every outcome. Your authenticity carries value, and value, when expressed clearly, naturally attracts support, visibility, opportunity, prosperity, and aligned recognition. Magnetism is not about convincing everyone. It is about becoming unmistakable to the people who are already in resonance with what you offer. Your work begins traveling beyond the spaces where you first release it. It moves through conversations, through shares, through memory, through the private moments when someone receives exactly what they needed from something you created. You may not witness every impact, but the impact continues. Collective 77,884 carries the frequency of purpose becoming movement. Your creations are not static objects. They are living communications. They enter fields. They activate recognition. They remind others of something they already knew at a deeper level. As your awareness expands, new symbols, forms, beings, and multidimensional messages continue revealing themselves through your work. A shape that once appeared decorative becomes a presence. A color begins carrying meaning. A symbol repeats until its communication becomes clear. The creation continues speaking because it was never limited to a single interpretation. This is how multidimensional expression unfolds. It reveals itself through timing, through resonance, through the level of awareness available in the moment of encounter. Collective 77,884 reminds you that your work can meet different people in different ways while remaining anchored in the same frequency. One person receives inspiration, another receives confirmation, another receives activation, another recognizes a message that words could not fully contain. Your purpose opens doors because it carries more than information. It carries presence, and presence creates connection beyond explanation. The more fully you honor what moves through you, the more naturally your reach expands. You stop reducing the message to make it easier for everyone to understand. You allow it to remain whole so the people meant to receive it can recognize its true frequency. Your abundance is connected to this coherence. Support arrives where value is recognized. Visibility increases where authenticity remains intact. Opportunity forms where purpose is consistently expressed. Everything changes when your energy and purpose become one. You are aligned. You are magnetic. You are abundant. Your creations are traveling. Your presence is being recognized. And doors are opening that match the greatness of what you carry. This is a real multi-dimensional communication decoded through intuitive channeling and preserved within a collectible NFT. If you feel the call, then follow now for more transmissions.